Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Sushi Dragon Master, and today starts the pre-filmed videos of life. So, today we are going to celebrate the awesomeness that is Season 5 of Race to the Edge, which is coming on August 25th. There isn't really an official trailer out yet, because I really wanted to do a trailer reaction, but there's nothing like official that DreamWorks put out yet. Usually they put something out by now, but there's nothing except the thing that there was a leaked teaser, but I don't want to do that one because that one confuses me and I've already watched it several times, and I don't think you guys want to just watch me be confused because I cannot tell what's happening at all in that thing, and it's very blurry, and you guys probably already know this whole story. Because, yeah, but basically we're not doing a reaction to that trailer. I want to do a reaction to the official trailer because I believe that's more of like a teaser, if anything. I don't know. No one really knows what it's supposed to be. Other than that, it's footage from Season 5. That is all we know. Pretty much. It's leaked footage from Season 5. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys today about 5 things that I want to see in the Season 5 of Race to the Edge. And as a bonus, I asked on the HTTP by Diamino what you guys want to see, and I'm going to share some things that everybody else wants to see as well after I share mine. And so yeah, let's get into this. Quick disclaimer before I get started: if you have not finished Season 4 of Race to the Edge, I am going to be saying things that are very spoilery to that season, possibly. So, it would be great if you finished that before watching this, because I don't want to accidentally spoil anyone. And now, let's get into it. So, the first thing that I really need to know is if Chicken is okay. Because when that volcano exploded and they all flew away, they left Chicken behind, and that is just sad. I mean, Chicken has to be okay. Just be okay, Chicken. Be okay. And the next 2 things I want to see are very similar, but I want to see them for different reasons, so they're separated. The first one is that I want to see some storm cutters. I believe that is what Cloud Jumper is, but I really want to see them introduced into the show. I really love them. They're one of my favorite dragon species. They're adorable, and I just want them to show up in the show, because I really feel like that would be a good way to point towards the second movie, would be to bring them in. I don't know if they're planning on doing that, if they want to do it now, or if they want to do it in the next season. It's all going to depend on what they're planning, so I don't know what they're planning, but I'm hoping that their plans equal Stormcutters coming now, but I don't know, so. Then, in related to dragon species coming in, I really want to see a Snap Trapper very badly. I know I said this in the video of things I want to see in Season 4, but there wasn't any. There's never any. They weren't in the movies, they weren't in the show, they're nowhere, and I just want them so bad. And it's just so frustrating, you know? When you really want a Snap Trapper, and they're not there. And again, bringing another thing in from the things I wanted to see with Season 4, I still want to find out who the hooded guy is. I do have a theory about him, but I don't know if that theory is correct. I'm going to keep it to myself, and if I'm correct, I'm just going to quietly celebrate amongst myself. So, yeah. And the final thing I want to see is the thing I think lots of people want to see. I just want so bad, just more Hickstrid, just all the Hickstrid. Maybe another entirely Hickstrid episode, like Blindsided, but except less tragic, more happiness. I'm not the only one who kind of wants to see Hiccup try to plan a date, because I feel like if Hiccup tried to plan a date, something would go wrong, and then like everything would go wrong from there, and it would just be amazing, and I want to see it. So now on to what I got as answers for what you guys want to see in the next season from the HTT by Diamino. The first one comes from Swift Speed Stinger, and this is actually the one that, like when you do the voting thing for him, this one got the most. And this is Toothless's backstory. I actually agree that might be a little interesting to see a baby Toothless and some of the things that went on with Toothless. I mean, I don't know. Ooh, maybe we could get a whole short about that. That would be cool. Basically, I just want to, I love Night Furies, so I'm all for this. The next one comes from Toothless the Night Fury, speaking of Night Furies, and it is seeing Toothless get jealous over Astrid taking up all of his time. That would be cute because it would be Toothless, so I like that too. Although, I feel like Toothless would just kind of butt in all the time anyway, so I don't know. We don't know how this is going to play out. We don't know what will happen. But Toothless is cute, so I'll take anything involving Toothless. The next one is from Soul of a Dragon, and they want to see a backstory with Stoics and his parents. I do want to see that too. I have said this so many times in my house, and I feel like everyone who lives with me is tired of hearing it, but I really do want like 1 or 2 prequel movies about Stoic. I don't know how much content we could get out of his past, but I feel like we could get 2 movies out of it. And I really thought it'd be cool to have things like following Stoic, like starting out like when he was younger and building up to when him and Volka get married, and then the next movie would be about him kind of like raising Hiccup by himself, and I thought it'd be cool if it left off where the first movie started, so you could literally watch it in just like a whole stream of awesomeness, and I just think it would be really cool. I don't know if this is ever going to happen, but I really want it to happen. Do you guys want it to happen? Let me know in the comments. And moving on to Alpha's Dragon Universe, they want more of the Mystery Man at Auction Island, which I spoke of in mine, and this person also has a theory, but we both agreed that the world is not ready for our theories. So, now, the next one comes from Echo Thorfrid. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. And they have something really interesting. They want Dagger and Heather to turn out to actually be evil the whole time. That's a really interesting theory, and you want to see there. That would be cool if they could do that, but I don't know. I feel like if Heather switches sides one more time, this better be the last time she switches sides, because she needs to make up her mind. And yeah. And speaking of Heather, Helene Dragon Rider wants to know more about the dragon lens that is on Heather's belt. Now, the Dragon Eye, I believe, did get destroyed, but maybe you could possibly still hold it out and like have a dragon spit fire at it. It'd be a little bit more dangerous, but when has that ever stopped anyone in the dragon's world? So that would be nice to actually see what's on it. I have a feeling that if it is something on it, it's probably with it probably has something to do with the type of dragon that laser lips are. I don't know if they're like their own category or I don't know. Maybe they're mystery class. I don't know. If you know what class the razor lips are in, that's another thing. Comment down below and let me know. The artist of the Azizian, I may have mispronounced that too, wants to possibly see a new dragon species or 2, along with a new rider or villain, or Vigo and other stuff like him, with other people like Drago possibly. I like your idea of more villains. Villains are pretty fun. And I do know that from watching interviews with the writers, they are trying to build up to Drago. So that could actually really possibly happen. And I'm really excited for that. So you are really good at coming up with things. Our second to last one comes from Baby Hiccup, and they simply just said, Vigo. So, I'm assuming they want to see Vigo. I'm not sure of the possibilities of that. But we will never know. So basically, possibilities are 50-50 right now because no one knows. No one will know until August 25th. So we must all wait patiently. And the final one comes from Brittany, and they said more Dagger story plots because they need more of the deranged chief. And I agree with you 100%. Dagger is the best villain of the entire series. Ignore the siren if you can hear it. Dagger is just my favorite. I love him. He's amazing. I loved him as a villain. I love him as not a villain. If he goes back to being a villain, I don't care. He's just awesome. He's Dagger. And I really feel like in the third movie, they should just have him like walk by in the background just as like an acknowledgement to the show and for awesomeness purposes. Like, he doesn't have to say anything. Doesn't have to have any lines. Just walk by. So, that was all things that me and some other people want to see in the new season. Comment down below and let me know what you want to see in the next season, because that would be cool to know what you want to see. I love seeing what everybody else wants to see, as you could tell, because I kept making comments about everyone, and then I kept saying, like, oh, I agree with you. So, there are things that I want to see that I don't even know I want to see yet. So, maybe you know those things. And don't forget to subscribe, because in celebration of the new season coming, I have some more Dragons videos planned. So if you subscribe, you will get a notification when that comes out. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Bye!